Kayoleg won toss twice, red. Kayoleg won toss twice, red.
As the first trade for Kayoleg Giants. First trade jersey number 8 from Kayoleg. Jersey number 8 taking a hard toe touch there, getting a bonus point. He's saying a bonus point there. Wambua. Daniel Wambua. Daniel. Daniel getting a bonus point there. I remember our main commentators today is Hagai Deriku Diambo and
Adasha.
Francis, jersey number 1 from Kiambup Placas. Francis, taking a bonus point there. Another try again from Francis. Francis. Francis trying again. Let's see if an empty raid for Francis there. Jersey number 8 from Kayoleg. Taking a touch point there. Getting jersey number 3 out. That's 1 point to Kayoleg. Francis once again from Kiambup Placas. Main raider Kiambup Placas. An all-rounder defender. Francis staying at stretch there. Bonus point again. Staying another bonus point there. Francis.
So we have Francis claiming a bonus point and a touch point. That was from Francis, jersey number 1 from Kiambup Placas. Okay, we have jersey number 8 going for a raid. That is Wambua trying a stretch. That was a good stretch. Wambua trying a stretch. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. That one there is a very good raider, scaled to the end. And we have Francis once again going for a raid. Francis. That is Francis is trying to study the defense. And he has tried a very powerful scorpion kick and a very good toe touch. And he has been caught and driven out. As you can see, the
Number 1 out. 1 point, Kayoleg.
We have jersey number 8, Wambua, once again going for a raid, and he has opted for a defensive position for that team. Jersey number 4, we have jersey number 4, and as you can see, this game is very tough. Jersey number 8, Wambua, and he has made it. That was a very powerful ankle hold, but then it was unsuccessful. We have jersey number 2 from Kiambup going for a raid. Jersey number 2. Jersey number 2 is trying a stretch.
That is jersey number 8 from Kayoleg once again. Jersey number 8 trying a stretch at the center there, getting 2 defenders out there. A fantastic stretch there. And of course we have Kayoleg at 4, Kiambup has 2. 2 points. A little technicality from the umpires. We have umpire Sedo and Isaac Duwora. The technical bench, we have Sharon, Nyangor.
2 defenders out.
That 2 defenders out. At number 4, jersey number 4, taking a touch there at the left corner. Jersey number 4 taking another touch there, fantastic dash there, getting 1-2. Guessing a defender house is able to read the center line there.
Jersey number 8 out. 1 point.
He's taking jersey number 8 out there. Again at number 9 from Kayoleg. Taking a stretch at the right corner. Kayoleg staying a stretch again. Fantastic depth there. Fantastic tackle there. That was amazing tackle there from the right corner.
Jersey number 9 out. 1 point. Kiambup.
That's 1 point to Kiambup. Again, Francis, main raider, Kiambup. Look at the positioning there. Very strategic. Trying to get the left in there. Francis again. The second mat at the left. Staying again from the right. Francis. A stretch, fantastic. Amazing stretch there. Scorpio King, fantastic. Scorpio King and a dash. Is able to read the center line. Let's see if the referee is there. They will decide his fate there.
Jersey 14 out. 1 point.
A little technicality. The referee says a 1 point. A technical point. Technical time out there. Let's see what the umpires will say. Will decide on the fate of the defenders there. That is 2 points to our Kiambup Blackers. That's another fantastic from Francis. And number 4, Kayoleg Giants. Repositioning the anti-raiders. Very strategic. The success. Activating a fantastic dash from the right corner there.
Jersey number 4 out.
Getting the number 4 out.
Kiambup Blackers.
And Francis once again, super tackle initiated. 2 against 1. Take a kick there. Fantastic dash. Struggle there. That is a super tackle there from 2 defenders. Very strong anti-raiders from Kayoleg Giants. One at the right and the other at the left corner. Another raid from Kayole. This is number 8. Nice positioning at the left corner there. Kayole, empty raid for Kayole again. This is number 9. One red defender, super defender from taking a toe touch there. He's taking a toe touch there. Empty raid again from Kiambup Lakas. Let's see, this is number 5 from Kayole. At the left corner, at the right corner there. This is number 5. Taking a stretch there at the left corner again. Opting for a defensive position again. Another raid from jersey number 12. Empty raid again, take a success, opting for a defense position. It's a third raid for Kayole. It's a do-or-die raid for Kayole. Take a stretch. He says a touch. He's confirming the touch again. Fantastic dash again. Hand stretch there. Taking jersey number 9 out. Reviving one defender. It's a third raid for Kayole again. It's a do-or-die for Kayole. Let's see. Kayole. Kiambup Lakas. Kiambu. That is Kiambup Lakas. Frustrating the anti-raiders there. Fantastic dash there. Backhold. It's a failed backhold there. Let me pass the mic to my co-commentator for the day today.
We have a point for the Kiambup Lakas and a raid for the Kayole Giants. There goes jersey number 8. In action, calculating his moves. He goes in and aims for the left corner. The person comes for a dive and he reaches the line and he gets 2 points for Kayole Giants. 2 defenders out.
2 points. Kayole.
We have a raid for jersey number 1. Aiming for the left corner. Jersey number 14 on the lookout for him. He gives a nice stretch, but he doesn't get a point. He goes back again to look for another point. And he's really putting the defenders on game. The time is up and he goes back home with 0 points. That's a quick raid from jersey number 8. He gets a point. And a defender out for Kiambup Lakas. That's a raid for Kiambup Lakas. And he gets a point from jersey number 7.
That was a fantastic backhold, but he managed to the center line. At number 8 again. 4 against 1. 1 raider against 4 anti-raiders. He managed to get 1 anti-raider there. Again, jersey number 9. Jersey number 9. Taking a toe touch at the left corner. He's taking a toe touch at the left corner again. Jersey number 9 from Kiambup Lakas. Taking a fantastic toe touch there. At number 8 again. And number 8 from Kayole. Jersey number 8 from Kayole again. Frustrating the anti-raiders. And that is 3 anti-raiders. He managed to get 1 anti-raider out. I remember the scores we have. 14 points to Kayole. And 9 points to Kiambup Lakas. 14 points to Kayole. 2 against 1. He's taking jersey number 9 getting out of the mat. It's a third raid for Kiambup Lakas. He gets a bonus point there. He gets a bonus point there. Another raid from jersey number 8. Remember, this is the first half of the game with Kiambu with Kayoleg Giants leading with 18 points. And Kiambup Plackers at 11 points. We are live on YouTube at Kenya Kabaddi Union. On Facebook at Kenya Kabaddi Union. And on Instagram at Kenya_Kabaddi _Union. Francis trying a chase. Francis, main raider Kiambup Plackers. Scorpion kick there. Francis at the left corner there. Trying a bonus point there. That is bonus point to Kiambup Plackers at jersey number 9. Kayoleg at the second mat there. Taking a toe touch there. Fantastic hand stretch from Kayoleg at jersey number 9. A little confusion at the anti-raiders for Kiambup Plackers. Francis again trying a toe touch. He gets another point there. He gets out now. He managed to touch jersey number 9. Kayoleg, jersey number 7 from Kayoleg. Jersey number 7 from Kayoleg. Jersey number 7 again. There's 1 point to Kayoleg. Kayoleg once again. Fantastic tackle there. That is 2 defenders out.
One defender out, 1 point, Kayoleg.
And it's because we have 20 points to Kayoleg and 13 points to Kiambup Plackers. Remember, we have some of the most Kiambup Plackers on the mat. Fantastic dive there at the left corner. There's a raider out.
1 point, Kayoleg.
We have a raid from jersey number 8, Kayoleg Giants against Kiambup Plackers. Calculating his moves. Moving to the left corner. And let's see what he gets. He already gets a quick point. And 1 defender out, number 14 from Kiambup Plackers. 1 point for Kayoleg Giants. We have another raid, jersey number 2, going on the raid against Kayoleg Giants. He has a successful raid. He has already stepped on the success line. He has a nice stretch, but he doesn't get any person. He goes back and forth in pursuit for a point. Tries a kick, but still didn't get the person. Tries another kick. He finally goes home without a point. We have a raid from yet again jersey number 8. Going in for the raid. Stretches for the inner person, but he doesn't get him. Trying his best to get a point. He goes again to start from scratch. He gives up on that and goes back home with no point. His time is up, and so he has to go back to his side. We have a raid from jersey number 2. He goes on the raid strategically, giving good stretches. Again, don't forget to watch the live on YouTube. We're live on YouTube. You can get us on all social media platforms at Kenya Kabaddi on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and also in TikTok. Like, share, subscribe on our videos, and you're also welcome to come and try playing the game. Now we have jersey number 12 from Kayoleg Giants against Kiambup Plackers, and they take him down. That's a tackle, and he can't reach the line, so that's a point for Kiambup Plackers. That's 2 points for Kiambup Plackers. We have a read from jersey number 1, Francis. He's strategic. He takes a quick bonus point and goes back home with 1 point for the bonus. We have again a read from jersey number 8 with nice quick stretches. He's putting the players on toes, and a defender gets him, and finally he reaches the line. So one defender out from Kiambup Plackers, and that's a point for Kayoleg Giants.
One defender out, 1 point, Kayoleg.
The current scores: Kayoleg Giants 24 and Kiambup Plackers at 17. We have jersey number 2 yet again trying, and he's eaten up by Kayoleg Giants. So that's a 1 for the Kayoleg Giants, and defender Raider out for the Kiambup Plackers. Another raid from jersey number 8. Super tackle is on. 2 against 1 or 1 against 2. He already gets a quick point. Jersey number 3 out, and that's a point for the Kayoleg Giants. Jersey number 15 from Kiambup Plackers trying his luck, raiding away from the success line. Safe raid. Again, don't forget to watch our live on YouTube and follow us on social media platforms. Jersey number 8 yet again, going for the last defender on the mat. He gets the point, and it's a point for him and all out for Kiambup Plackers. So it's a defender out and all out for Kiambup Plackers. They again get into the mat, and let's see what they do this time. If they'll revive the game or they'll keep on trying. It's halftime and they're changing their court, so Kayoleg Giants will occupy the right side of the court, while Kiambup Plackers will occupy the left side of the court. Currently their scores are 17 and 20. 17 for Kiambup Plackers and 29 for Kayoleg Giants.
It's the first half of the game with Kayoleg leading with 29 points, and the Kiambup Plackers has 17 points. We are live on YouTube at Kenya Kabaddi Union. You can watch us live on Instagram and Facebook. We're also live at Kasarani Indoor Arena. This is Kenya Kabaddi Union. First half of the game ending with Kayoleg leading with 29 points, and the Kiambup Plackers 17 points. Our main referees, we have Isaac Odiwar and Sedu. At the technical bench, we have Sharon Nyangor and Masimudeo. At the commentating bench, we have Hagai Derek Odhiambo and
Vanessa.
Let's wait for the second half of the game. That is 20 minutes gone. It is Kiambup Placas versus Kayoleg Giants. First half of the game gone. That is 20 minutes of the game gone. Another 20 minutes left to determine the winners of this fantastic and amazing match that Kenya Kabaddi Union
Don't forget to follow us on social media pages, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. Like our videos, share, and make awareness on Kabaddi. You're also welcome to come and join the game. It's a very simple game. It only needs speed, skills, and a little bit of intelligence. Yeah, you're all welcome to join the game. So we have on the right side Kayoleg Giants taking advices from their fellow teammates, and we have on the left side Kiambup Placas planning their strategy for the next half, which is 20 minutes. Their current scores, Kiambup Placas at 17 and Kayoleg Giants at 29. That's a good range, yes, but the Kiambup Placas can recover the game. We hope they can. That's the referee calling them back into the court. That's end of halftime. And let's see how the second half goes. We have Kayoleg Giants planning their strategy on how to win the game. On the other hand, Kiambup Placas also ready for the next half. That's just they have jersey number 8 and jersey number 1 ready for the raid. We have jersey number 1 reading for Kiambup Placas. He goes in for a quick bonus point, and he goes in for the safe point where no defender can reach him. He goes back again to get a point, but unluckily he steps on the line, and that's not a bonus. He still doesn't give up. He goes again, and finally he gets a bonus point for Kiambup Placas. We have jersey number 8 again. Goes in for the raid against Kiambup Placas, planning his strategies well. He's a very good raider. We have seen in the past 20 minutes he has been raiding so well and getting a lot of points for the team. He has already gotten a point for Kayoleg Giants. 1 defender out for Kayoleg Giants, and that's a point. 1 defender out for Kiambup Placas, and that's a point for Kayoleg Giants. We have again jersey number 1 going in for a raid, planning his strategies, taking very nice calculated steps. He goes in for the bonus, but he steps on the line. To acquire a bonus, you must step past the second line for that to be considered a bonus. And there a defender touches him, but he manages to escape. That's a bonus plus point for Kiambup Placas and 1 defender out for Kayoleg Giants. Jersey number 12 for Kayoleg Giants on the mat again against Kiambup Placas. He goes in for the stretches. His jersey number 7. Stretching and stretching. There's a tackle, but the supporters didn't come for support, and so he stretches to the line, and that's a defender out for Kiambup Placas and 1 point for Kayoleg Giants. We have another point again from Kayoleg Giants and another raid from Francis, jersey number 1, Kiambup Placas. He goes in and gets a bonus and tries some stretches in order to get a point. In Kabaddi, we are well aware that we have 2 ways of getting a point. You either get a bonus point or a touch point. So those are the 2 ways of getting a point. He stretches his all but ends up falling near the line, and so he goes home with no point. That's jersey number 8 yet again on the mat, stretching and trying. Stretches on the left corner but doesn't touch him. Jersey number 4, the right corner for Kiambup Plakas dives on him, but he manages to escape. So that's a point for Kayoleg Giants, and the defender out for Kiambup Plakas. Yet again, jersey number 1, Francis on the mat again. He's a really good raider. They depended on raider for Kiambup Plakas, but he ends up being tackled by the Kayoleg Giants.
1 point, Kayoleg.
That's a point for Kayoleg Giants, and raider out for Kiambup Plakas. That's jersey number 8 on the mat, trying some stretches, going left to right in pursuit of a point. The players are 4, and that means there's no bonus point, so you must get a touch point. He's playing so deep, but he manages to get out with 1 point. One defender for Kiambup Plakas is out of the mat, and that's a point for Kayoleg Giants.
Defender out. 1 point, Kayoleg.
We have jersey number 2 from Kiambup Plakas, going into the mat confidently, stepping on the success line, making it a successful raid, throwing a kick. He stretches deep, and he's taken down by the Kayoleg Giants, making it a point for the Kayoleg Giants. So jersey number 2, defender for Kiambup Plakas, out of the mat. We have again jersey number 8, a very good raider. That super tackle is on because you have 2 defenders and 1 raider, making it a super tackle. He stretches in for the corner and manages to get a point. He's still relaxing, maybe waiting for his time to end. So that's a point for Kayoleg Giants. Jersey number 15 is out. We have their last raider on the mat, jersey number 3, trying to revive his team, running from left to right, looking for a point. Stretches and runs and runs. He manages to get 1 point, and defender number 7 from Kayoleg Giants out of the mat. He manages to bring back one of his teammates into the mat. That's jersey number 9 for Kiambup Plakas. The raid is for Kayoleg Giants, and there's jersey number 8 yet again, still a super tackle because there are 2 defenders in the mat and 1 raider. Calculating his steps well, trying to avoid super tackle. He touches the defender on the left corner, and that's a point for him. Jersey number 3 out of the mat, and 1 point for Kayoleg Giant. We have again 1 player for Kiambup Plakas on the mat, jersey number 9, going in for the raid. And he's already eaten up even before 2 seconds. And he's trying to struggle, but the Giants have him. And that's a all out for Kiambup Plakas, and 3 points for Kayoleg Giant. Their current scores, Kiambup Plakas at 40. Kayoleg Giants at 40 and Kiambup Plakas at 21. Again, our good super raider, jersey number 8 on the mat again, calculating his steps, making some nice footworks. Meanwhile, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Kenya Kabaddi Union, Facebook Kenya Kabaddi Union, Twitter Kenya Kabaddi Union, TikTok Kenya Kabaddi Union, and also don't forget to follow Africa Kabaddi Union. We have jersey number 8 getting out the bonus point, jersey number 1 raiding and getting a very quick point from Kayoleg Giants.
That is jersey number 12 getting out of the mat. We have Kayoleg once again on a raid. At the side of Kiambup Plakas. It's a failed dash there. The bonus point to Kayoleg Giants. Remember the scores, we have 22 points, Kiambup Plakas. And 43 to Kayoleg. At number 2, Kiambup Plakas on a raid. Fantastic positioning there. Taking a bonus point home. Kayoleg once again. Kayoleg. Fantastic dive there. From the left corner. That is a raider out. A little minor injury there. That is main raider for Kayoleg Giants. The raider out for Kayoleg. Francis once again on the mat. Doing a hand stretch at the middle. Francis again at the left corner. The bonus point there. The bonus point to Kiambup Lakas. Kayoleg once again. Kayoleg doing a stretch to the left there. He doesn't reach the center line. Fantastic reach at the center line there. He reaches the center line after the umpire. Blows the whistle there. A little technical time out there with the umpires. Let's see what they do. As to say about the tackle there. A timeout, technical timeout. Umpires deciding on the fate of the defenders of the Kiambup Lakas. Let's wait and see. At the scores we have Kiambup Lakas at 25. Kayoleg with 43 points. We are live on YouTube at Kenya Kabaddi Union. And our main referees, Isaac Odiwar and Sedu. This is the decision of the umpires. It is still 1 point to Kayoleg. Francis, jersey number 1 from Kiambup Lakas at the second mat at the left corner. Taking a toe touch there, another toe touch. Getting a bonus point home. Jersey number 9. Jersey number 9 from Kayoleg. Frustrating the anti-raiders from Kiambup Lakas. Fantastic dive there. He reaches the center line there. That is jersey number 8. Taking one defender out. At number 10, Kiambup Lakas. Remember, this is the second half of the game with Kiambup Lakas at 26 points and Kayoleg 45 points. Kayoleg once again. 5 anti-raiders against 1 raider. Taking a straight there, gets one defender at the right corner, out. Number 10 once again. Number 10 from Kiambup Lakas. Taking a ball to touch there. Let's see if he's going to get a single point. Remember, it's a defender. 4 anti-raiders against 1. 4 anti-raiders against 1 raider. Fun, amazing dash. Safel dive there. Taking number 4 out. Number 10. Number 10, Kiambup Lakas. Taking a bonus point there. Number 10. Number 10. At the left corner. Number 10 at the left corner again. At 3 against 1 again. Super tackle. Super tackle on there. It's straight at the center there. Number 8 trying a stretch at the center. Another stretch there. Taking his time. Remember, Kayoleg Giants are leading with 40. It's a timeout for Kiambup Lakas, where their main coach cheat for today. Kiambup Plakas at 47 points. Kiambup Plakas 27 points. And Kayoleg at 47 points. The second half of the game, Kayoleg Giants leading. We are live on YouTube at Kenya Kabaddi Union. You can like, share the link for others to watch. Remember to subscribe.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Kenya Kabaddi Union. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Like our videos, and you're also welcome to play. It's a nice game, as you can see. It's fun to play, and it has minimal injuries. And you don't need anything like a ball or anything to play. You just need your own self and your physical body. So there was a timeout for Kiambup Plakas, and the ref are calling them back. And that's a raid. Jersey number 2 goes in for a raid against Kayoleg Giant. He's already on a successful raid, and he tries some stretching to and fro, and that's a tackle from Kayoleg Giant. He manages to escape, bringing out almost half of the whole team from the mat, and that's a lot of points for Kiambup Plakas. Three defenders from Kayoleg Giants out, and that's 3 points for Kiambup Plakas. And the whole team is back on the mat. We have jersey number 9 raiding for Kayoleg Giants. He goes in for a raid on the right corner, stretching to the left, back to the right, calculating his moves, trying to get a point. Remember, Kayoleg Giants is leading with 47, and Kiambup Plakas is at 30. He gets a bonus point. Jersey number 9 is called out for loose canting. In Kabaddi game, whenever you're raiding, a raider is supposed to chant Kabaddi throughout the 30-minute raid. And failure to do so, you will be out for loose cant because you must chant the name. Kayoleg Giants tackle number 1, and jersey number 15 spoils the tackle by jumping out of the mat, giving the opponent a 1. Therefore, let's wait for what the referee will say. It's a 1-1 for both teams. That's a 1-1 for both teams. That's a super tackle. 2 points for Kayoleg and 1 point for Kiambup Plakas. Jersey number 8 back on the mat. We all know his skills. He has skills and potential. Raiding on the left corner, back to the left corner with nice, good stretches, aiming at people and aiming at getting a point. Still on the raid. He gets a bonus point. And back again to get the point. The time is ticking, and so he has to go back to his side with only a bonus point. We have jersey number 2 going in for a raid against Kayoleg Giant. He's from Kiambup Plakas. He tries a kick, and he manages to take out one defender, jersey number 4, with a kick. Jersey number 8 again, going in for a raid against Kiambup Plakas. Calculates his moves and strategies, and one player with a lot of goes to catch him in the wrong place and ends up giving him a point. We have again jersey number 1, Francis, against 3 defenders of Kayoleg Giants. He's keeping them on toe, moving it from right to left, trying both hand touch and leg footwork, foot touch. He stretches into the mat, and he gets out with 2 points. He gets out with 2 points against Kayoleg Giants. So that's 2 defenders are out for Kayoleg Giants, and 2 points for Kiambup Plakas. Jersey number 8 and number 14 out of the mat, 2 points, Kiambup Plakas. We have the only remaining player for Kayoleg Giants on the mat, jersey number 12, running from right to left. He's caught, and he manages to stretch to the line That's due to late support from Kiambup Plackers, because they would have supported him and the raider would not have reached the line. We have another raid from Francis, jersey number 1, Kiambup Plackers. He goes in for a raid and super tackle is on with only 2 players in the mat. He already takes down one, and Kayoleg Giant remains with again 1 player on the mat, jersey number 7, and a point for Kiambup Plackers. We are at the last 2 minutes of the game. We have jersey number 7 in the raid. He stretches from left to right, aiming to get a point. He's tackled and manages to reach the line. That's a point for Kayoleg Giant. That means one other defender is allowed to get into the mat. 1 point for Kayoleg Giant. We have jersey number 2 raiding for Kiambup Plackers, and super tackle is still on. He manages to remove both of them from the mat with a simple stretch to the line. So that's a nice escape. 2 defenders out plus all out. 5 points for Kiambup Plackers. For Kiambup Plackers. Currently, Kayoleg Giants are at 53 and Kiambup Plackers have 5 more points. So let's see, they are at 40. We have jersey number 8 on the mat, stretching from left to right. Don't forget to follow our accounts on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and make awareness on Kabaddi. And also support the Kenya Kabaddi Union. He gets a point for Kayoleg Giants, and that's a defender out and 1 point for Kayoleg Giants. Jersey number 1 again on the mat against Kayoleg Giants. He steps on one of the defenders. He gets a bonus point. Stretches again and he's out of the mat. There is a complication and the referees are yet to decide if it's a point or it's not a point. So the 2 teams have been asked to step aside and give the referees time to consult each other on the decision they're about to make. Currently, Kayoleg Giants are leading at 54, while Kiambup Plackers are at 40. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and all social media platforms at Kenya Kabaddi Union. And also, don't forget Africa Kabaddi Union. Africa Kabaddi. Yeah, Africa Kabaddi Union. So the defenders have already come into a conclusion, and there are 3 defenders for Kayoleg Giants out of the mat. 2 defenders from Kayoleg Giants out of the mat, and 2 points plus a bonus for Kiambup Plackers. We have jersey number 8 going in for the raid. Calculating his steps, so the current scores, we have Kayoleg Giants at 54, Kiambu at 43. The raid already secures a point by touching jersey number 1, and so jersey number 1 out of the mat and 1 point for Kayoleg Giants. The game is over, and we know the overall winners are Kayoleg Giants at 55 and Kiambup Plackers at 44.
It is the end of the match with Kayoleg Giants leading. Kayoleg Giants with 53 points. 54 points to Kayoleg and 43 points to Kiambup Plackers. This was one of the toughest games for the day today. It is the end of the match with the Kiambup Plackers at 43 and Kayoleg 55 points. It was at the commentating bench we had Hagai Derek Odhiambo and Vanessa. Our main referees was Isaac Odiwar and our umpire Asidu at the technical bench.